Yo, what is up, guys? Taco here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Holy smokes, it has been a while. All I'm going to say is Happy New Year, because um, I think, yeah, I haven't uploaded a video in like 2 months, 3 months, something. I don't really know. It's been a while. That's all I'm going to say. It has definitely been a while. Um, but anyway, for today's video, we are going to be renovating, and I say by renovating, completely tearing down and rebuilding differently, the flower shop, the florist, whatever you want to call it, the greenhouse. By the end of it, it definitely resembles more of a greenhouse, in my opinion. I mean, that'll, I guess, be, up to, you know, your interpretation of it, whatever. The reason for it mainly is I felt like the building was kind of small, and everything around it is getting, taller and, a bigger building. We got bigger buildings, stuff like that. So I didn't really want to keep the really tiny building in that space. I mean, because like I said, everything around it is, it's growing taller. I mean, yeah, it's not as tall as the other buildings, and the newer building isn't going to be as tall either. But it definitely is. Trying to think of, I guess, how to put it. It's better, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I figured I would start off by saying that, in case you're wondering why am I tearing up, the building. But yeah, I think it actually turned out really good. And because also another thing is, it's very, like, it's cramped. I feel like it's really cramped in there. You don't really have much room to walk around and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I like I said, I liked it. I liked the remodel, the renovation, whatever, which of course you'll have to wait to the end of the video to see that. But before that, I wanted to, talk a little bit, since we don't really get the opportunity to do that because I'm usually too busy focused on what I'm actually doing. And in this video, since it's another one of these voiceovers, if you couldn't already tell, then we have the chance to actually have, some, commentary, discussion, whatever, something like that. So yeah, it's been a while since my last video. I have, like, I actually have been working on this one for a while, just because rebuilding it took a while. Like, going back and forth between my sketchbook world and this world, like making sure I had everything correctly, and even some things still didn't work out exactly the way I wanted to. Which, again, that's another thing you'll see near the end. But overall, like I said, I think it turned out good. But I'm still doing schoolwork, still working. So, I haven't really had much time for videos, but I have tried. I got this video, so I guess it's more, I don't know. I didn't really think that far into what I was saying. But anyway, let's talk about something else, just because, so I can actually get my thoughts gathered, I guess. I did see that they are coming out with another Minecraft update. I don't know what it's called, but they're adding a lot of baby versions of the mobs, like, and redesigning the baby mobs, like the baby wolf and baby ocelot, the baby pigs and sheep and cows and stuff, which, I think is cool. I don't know. I have a lot of mixed feelings when it comes to Minecraft and them redesigning things that they already have versus adding new things. I guess it makes some sense. I will concede, to refine what you have before you add more things, because then you have to go back and you got to refine that too, so on and so forth. So I do get that, and we're getting a golden dandelion, which, hey, we're working on a greenhouse now. We'll have to add it in there somewhere. And also, another thing with this is, I feel like by making it bigger, I definitely thought more long term, in the sense of there's more room to grow and expand. And, if need be, I can always build it up. It can always grow taller, or we could even dig down into the earth and make a basement, which I personally don't want to do that. But hey, it's an idea, I guess. So yeah, there's that. I also realized I never really talked about the copper update, like when they added more copper and stuff like that. Which I do apologize for that because again, it was like, I was busy doing stuff here, there, whatnot. But yeah, they added a lot of other copper features, copper golems, which I love. I even have one at my base, and he doesn't really get to do anything because I learned very quickly that copper golems can be very easily overwhelmed. Like I think they can only use up to like max of 9, like a 3x3 area of chests, like 9 chests in total. And after that, they like their heads explode or something because they get really overwhelmed and frustrated. So I was gonna use the copper golem to help me organize the storage room, and that didn't end well because yeah, they just, yeah, copper golems they're smart obviously, but again, they can get overwhelmed. So yeah, again, that happened, but it is what it is. It's fine. He still hangs around there though. His name's Jim because I named him actually after on the, I think it was the Origin Realms. I spent a little bit of time with Rico and Ren, and I actually Rico built a copper golem. It was obviously because on the Origin Realms they have everything before Minecraft does, and even then copper golems weren't actually added to Minecraft. They were only added to the Origin Realms because they were an idea in the game, and the Origin Realms added them in anyway. Yeah, he was like asking for names, and I'm just like, what about Jim? Just because it's a very bland, it's Jim. Yeah, everybody loves Jim, and sure enough, he named it Jim. Or like, I actually am not 100% sure if it was actually Jim or if it was something else. Like I think it was Jim or Jeff. It was either one of those, and honestly, he never got back to me if he confirmed which one of them it was. But I'm pretty sure it was Jim. And so yeah, that's why I named him Jim, because he's a copper golem and his name's Jim. He's a cool guy. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else that they added. I think it was more copper variants. They added a copper door. They added trying to think. They added, was it like features that, not features, but texture to the lightning rod so that they could also oxidize. Yeah, they did that. That's why all of the copper the lightning rods I have in Taco Town and elsewhere are now green instead of orange. Which, I mean, makes sense if they're made out of copper. So, trying to think also. They did other stuff too, but I don't remember what. Oh, armor and tools and a sword. Yeah, out of copper. I don't really know why that was so hard for me to think of. Yeah, we got. Also, we got copper armor. We got swords. Didn't they add? I'm trying to think. Didn't they add spears in that update, or was that after? Like I said, I'm a little fuzzy with my Minecraft updates at the moment. I'm pretty sure it was at the same time, but no, it wasn't, because they also added zombies. Was it zombie horses, to where they're actually in the game, like vanilla, not in just creative only. So they now spawn in survival. Though I guess it's kind of lame, because I feel like I've seen them more often than I would like to. Like, not saying like it's not cool to see them, but you know what I mean. Like, I feel like it should be some sort of not a rarity. Make it more, compare it to, say, the spider jockey, where you don't really see the spider jockey. Like, you used to be able to see the spider jockey very rarely, and now you see it a little bit more frequently, which I think is okay, but also it is no longer one of the most rare mobs in Minecraft. That would be like actually, I'm not really sure. What would be the most rare? Oh, wouldn't that be the chicken jockey? Yeah, I said it. You heard it here. I said chicken jockey. No, isn't it like the most rare mob is a zombie villager in fully decked out diamond armor with a baby zombie villager on his back with diamond armor? But that's intensely rare. Like, I don't think you can find that just on a whim. Like, it's something that, obviously is going to take a very long time to find. So, but that's something. Trying to think if there's anything else worth talking about. Um, I do think I'm going to, admittedly and regrettably, I do think instead of moving on to, or not moving on, excuse me, I do think instead of continuing on until I finish 1020 mode regarding Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I admittedly think that I'm going to just move on to FNAF 3. I don't really want to because FNAF 3 is a little different. I really like FNAF 1 and 2 more, but it's been so long, and I think it would make more sense. Or I might actually just not even do either one, admittedly. I might just stick to Minecraft and mapping because realistically, that's all I have. That's all I've been doing probably now for at least a year or two, where I haven't really done very much of either one other than the few videos here and there that I upload. But I mean, it was fun while it lasted. All the other the videos that I did. Um, Mapping, history, FNAF, Rocket League. Actually, I don't think I did any Rocket League videos. I believe the only Rocket League videos I did were update videos. I don't think I actually played a game like an actual Rocket League game where I was actually playing the game to play the game for you. Yeah, kind of like with Fortnite and also Battlefront 2. Those were some really good games. Like, I love Battlefront 2, Star Wars, because as you all know, I'm a very big Star Wars nerd. In fact, I actually just yesterday finished a rewatch of all the movies, and yeah, yeah, I'm satisfied. It was nice getting a rewatch while I was doing some homework, stuff like that. And also, here is the final reveal of what we got to work on. And I'm actually kind of relieved because I actually had run out of stuff to talk about. But yeah, this is why I said it looked more like a greenhouse kind of when it was done, because it's literally glassed up. Like, there's a whole lot of glass. One of the major design flaws that I didn't like is the fact that the side that faces the library is it's very flat and not rounded out. And also that you just saw, the roof literally almost touches the bank, which I just now thought about is also not finished. So that's something we will have to finish at another time. But also, so is Sony Tower. Sony Tower isn't finished. And neither is the Villager apartment complex. Just sitting here thinking about it, there's a whole lot of stuff in Taco Town and in this realm in general that I have not finished at all. And it's very embarrassing to admit that. But that is the first step, is admitting when I have done something like that. So the next step is obviously moving on to something else. Not really. The next step is to finish it, but obviously, we'll have to do that at another time in the near or far future. But yeah, it was nice getting back to record this video for you guys. Like I said, obviously there's a little bit of work that I still need to do, and I actually, by the time this video comes out, I've already added everything in. Like, it is completely finished, the greenhouse, so I'll have to show it off maybe in the next video. Hopefully it won't take 3 years for it to come out, but I will hold my breath on that one. It'd really be nice if I could have some of my friends come back, because I really miss playing with all of them in the realm. And I believe one of them actually is going to start streaming in the realm, which hopefully he will. I'm not sure. And hopefully that might spark some interest from the rest of them to come back. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, so I guess that's all that I have. And if there's anything that I miss talking about, then I will leave it in the description or a comment down below. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been a while, and I'm glad to have come back to catch up. So if you like this video, if you like the redesign of the greenhouse, the flower shop, whatever you want to call it, hit the like button. And if you like the video in general, hit the like button. Comment down below any suggestions or feedback you might have for things for me to do, things for me to build, just anything. Anything you'd like for me to do, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll consider it. And if you like all this stuff, then why not subscribe for more amazing content such as this? I also realized that I mixed up my outro for the first time in like 5 years, because it's been pretty much the same thing. Because I forgot how to do it because it's been so long. Like it's been a while since I've done this. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon with the next video. Peace out.